So okay, we need to put this in another way, which means it needs to go in like this. No ways. Hey guys, welcome back to Override. My name is Mercury and I make videos about things that I'm into, and in this case it's cars. So just a quick update. The last time we scanned the car, we found out we have a camshaft position sensor, which I thought was faulty, but it turns out that the problem that we had was a timing issue, because I went back to where they timed the car, and when we stripped the engine cover off, I found that the car had jumped timing with 3 teeth. So that was the issue. So that gave us a lot of issues. When I came back, I then scanned the car further and found that this is the error that the car was giving me. So when I got this error, my first assumption was that the purge valve is bad. So last year I had bought a fuel tank breather valve, thinking that my car has an issue with that valve, and when I changed it, I realized that the issue is still continuing. So I then just kept that valve. But then when I went to someone to scan my car before I had bought my own scanner, I realized that the problem was not the fuel breather valve. So I kept that fuel tank breather valve, and then when I scanned my car, I realized that it needs this valve. So luckily I had the valve kept, so I'm just going to change it because the car had given me that error that I put on the screen. Okay, now the valve is located just right here. So here's the valve that we need to change. It's located just right here. So I need to find a way how to pull it out. So let me just try to pull it out. Okay, the valve is out. Now I need to pull this pin and also remove the electrical connector. Now we need to remove this part, just like that, then slide this underneath. Okay, so that's how we remove the connector. You just pull on this tab, then pull back. Now we'll need to remove this pin right here. For that, I'm going to take this plier, just slide it back like this, then try to wiggle these holes. Okay, it's out. The next thing to do is to remove these holes, which is at the back right here, which is held on by this clamp. I'm actually going to replace that clamp because those are hard to put back, so I'm going to replace it with this one when I remove it. So I can even cut it and replace it with this one. So I just pulled it out so that you can see it properly. Okay, now this is out, as you can see it. So the only thing you'll need to do is to remove this this retainer rubber. So the retainer rubber is just pulled out like this, then it's out. Then we're going to take the new one. So here's the new one, just to compare. So just to compare, the new one is like this. They're actually the same. Also the same Volkswagen brands. So yeah, so I'm just going to throw this away and put the new one in. Okay. The retainer rubber is in. Now what I'll need to do is to put the clamp, which is going to clamp on here. So I'm going to remove the one that came with this and then replace with this one. So let me try to remove that one. Now the clamp is out, so we're going to replace with the new one. Yeah, now we can put it back in. So get it back into its position. This needs to sit like this. The orientation needs to be like this. Then it means we're going to tighten this up from the other side. So okay, we need to put this in another way, which means it needs to go in like this. No ways. Okay, now I got the orientation right, so I can now go ahead and screw this up. Now the valve is secured to the spot. Now that's it, job done. So we're done changing the fuel tank breather valve. So if you have the same problem like I had, I think the best way to do is to first check whether your breather valve is gone or not. I think it's best to check on the pipes which leads onto the fuel tank breather valve, and if those pipes are good, best believe that your fuel tank breather valve is gone. So we've just reached 100 subscribers milestone, and I thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and subscribing onto the channel. So until the next video, peace out.
I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face, and I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place, don't